And ho. I think I know where I am now. Yep, definitely. So I was explaining in the previous stream that no, I'm going the wrong way. Let's go this way first. I was explaining in the previous stream that when 1.7 was due to be launched the night before, I dug a 2-kilometer long tunnel in the nether, and well, built a portal, and then the following day after the patch had launched, out we came here. Due to changes in certain things, many of the portals, in fact all of the portals, became deactivated. Taking a risk at activating this. Well, activating it's okay, I shouldn't go through it. I should find an active portal that I know is in the right place and come here from there. But, so we came out here. I've dubbed it New England as a pun. This is mostly used as an actual survival mode situation. We've been actually, actively working here. A long time ago, years and years ago. So this is the original Gothicania. It's modelled after, I think it's a Dutch ship, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, so yeah, we came out here, and as I say, I played around here quite a bit in survival mode for a while, doing some exploration and so on. You can tell how old this building is because of the fact there's no stone brickwork here. It's just pure cobblestone. I tell you what though, I was quite pleased with how effective this little cover came out. I felt it really did look like a fish. But anyway. So, yeah, next thing I did. Here we are. Now, the order in which this stuff was built is quite all over the place. But it really starts with this building over here. The Cathedral of Edorahn. The first one. The beginning of the entire Grey Knight Empire. The story goes that a group of knights came out here to face some sort of evil in the swamp, defeated the evil, drained the swamp, built the cathedral, built a city around the cathedral, built up this whole settlement, all these buildings and what have you, and so on, and then one day they fell foul of a organised zombie attack. The zombies had a leader and everything, very much the Lich King style event. So they fell foul of that, Edorahn fell into ruins, and the swamp regrew. Toward the end of the city's life, the Grey Knights retreated to the mountain here, building a city within the mountain. This has gone up in various stages. Various structures, as you can see, in all sorts of locations. An entranceway here. This is what some of the newest stuff that I did. In fact, finishing dressing up these towers was only done yesterday. As was digging out the stonework. The outside facade was already here, but the actual hollowing out was only done yesterday. This is all very old, and it's obviously not actually finished. These are homes. But yeah, that's the sad tale of the Grey Knights, the foundation of their empire. By the time that the Eastern Kingdom collapsed, however, the rest of the empire had begun to flourish. They'd explored the west. The original kingdoms from which the knights came had become the north and central parts of the kingdom. And then the south and the west were developed from there, and the east collapsed. And I've always figured that, well, in fact, actually, New England contains nothing other than the stuff I just showed you. There is no other work on that continent, so the Eastern Kingdom is almost non-existent, which is why I never talk about it and go here. So one thing I've decided to do is build a new Eastern Kingdom, a secondary retreat, where they started again. This is all from the early days of the server when multiple people were on here. So 3 or 4 of us came out actually this far east to do the exploring. I'll probably have to get rid of a lot of it when I actually start developing the region. This is mine, you can probably tell that. It's called Edorahn. It's actually marked on the map. So Edorahn marks a feature like a lot of my builds do. There are 5 separate ravines down here. 3 of them crisscross here, and then the other 2 are off of the other ones. So I think, yeah, there we go. So there's another one here. So there are 5 in total. It's pretty impressive for a ravine network. So the question is, what exactly am I going to build? We're almost back where I started. I've identified a number of extreme hills and good spots within the hills to put up structures. I'm thinking in terms of interconnecting a lot of this work, if perhaps not all of it. It may not be a metropolis as such, like Tridenton down in Solaran, but it may come close to that. I've had a lot of umming and ahhing yesterday, trying to decide where I'm going to start. Once I decide where I'm going to start, I have to do even more umming and ahhing while I try to figure out what the hell I'm going to put everywhere. So this seems to have come out as the winner. The whole hilltop will be occupied, and there's likely going to be some sort of dock area either on this side, or this will be housing, and then the dock will go elsewhere, although it doesn't like that will work. So yeah, docks possibly. Now whether this is the actual new city of Edorahn, I don't know. That'll be tricky. It's also going to be tricky to include excuse me, it's going to be tricky to include an actual cathedral structure, which all of the 4 cities, 3 cities at the moment, have. It may be more sensible that the cathedral comes out on a lower level. I keep looking at this. I feel like this needs something built on either side of it. You know? Like a fork. So there'll be a building on this side, connection back there, and then another building this side. And I'll obviously have to wait. I want to start... I'm actually going to cut off there for YouTube, say earlier. But I will also probably put up 2 videos from this one video, showing some of the beginnings of the floor plan. So,